As a result of this surge operation, we have greatly reduced the number of targets for enforcement action. And many criminal aliens have been arrested and taken off the streets, including murderers, sex offenders, national security threats, gang members, and other violent criminals. Just this week, ICE arrested a criminal alien with criminal convictions for rape, acts with a child under 14 years of age with force, lewd and lascivious acts with a child under 14. ICE will continue to identify, arrest, and remove illegal aliens that pose a risk to public safety, like we've done for years. ICE has not arrested anybody inside a hospital. We have not arrested anybody inside of a school, an elementary school. We have not arrested anybody inside a church. As a matter of fact, the only ones that disrespected the sanctuary of a church were the agitators that have been arrested and prosecuted, and so far we have 9 of them. As a result of our efforts here, Minnesota is now less of a sanctuary state for criminals. In addition to taking public safety threats off the street, ICE here in this state have located 3,364 missing unaccompanied alien children. I have proposed, and President Trump has concurred, that this surge operation conclude.
These are astounding numbers. That was Border Czar Tom Homan announcing an end to the ICE surge in Minnesota. DHS says they caught over 4,000 criminal illegal aliens, including murderers, gang members, sex offenders, even accused terrorists. Nearly 3,400 children also found. Overall, nationwide, DHS has found 145,000 missing children. Tom Homan says the Biden White House wasn't even looking for them. Let's welcome back to the show GOP Florida Congressman Greg Steube from Ways and Means. Congressman, it's great to see you again. So ICE recovered over 3,400 missing unaccompanied illegal alien children, migrant children in Minnesota, 4,000 criminal illegal aliens. Shouldn't that be the focus? They're a textbook case, Minnesota, for how the state went haywire under Tim Walz and Keith Ellison, and it's a textbook case for why you should get rid of sanctuary cities and states. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And unfortunately, that's not the headlines. They're not talking about that. The mainstream media is not talking about 3,300 children that came in during the Biden administration that now are reunited or accounted for that were missing. Over 4,000 rapists, murderers, and gang members that are no longer on the streets of America that are going to be sent back to their host countries. All big, huge wins. And what a difference now when the state is willing to cooperate with ICE and they can pull back resources because they're going to find these individuals at jails and exchange them instead of ICE having to go and find them after Minnesota released them on the streets.
You know, this is about crime. This is about the media and Democrats not covering this as a crime issue. These are people getting killed, murdered, and raped. Now, for the Democrats to say if they even talk about it, this makes it appear like they're being xenophobic or anti-immigrant, when it's immigrant communities getting hammered first. We've talked to so many law enforcement officials, congressmen, about that it's the immigrant communities who are getting really harmed by the sanctuary status of Minnesota, but, you know, and states like Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz tweeted, quote, "The long road to recovery starts now." What does that mean? Is it going to be better off without illegal alien criminals plaguing the state?
It'll definitely be better without illegal aliens in their state. But unfortunately, he's making this all political, that ICE can't do their job, and they would rather have criminals, rapists, and gang members in their state than being removed. And the fraud that is going on in that state, he should be prosecuted for all of that. And you're right. If you talk to legal immigrants who have come into our country the right way, they all support what is going on because they did it the appropriate way. They got approved. They got their citizenship. And all of these individuals that are breaking that, especially these criminal illegal aliens who have committed all these crimes, should not be in our country.
You know, we know, for example, anecdotally out on Long Island here in New York, you know, immigrant communities are so grateful that they don't have illegal alien gangs, you know, terrorizing them in their home communities. Thank you so much, Congressman Greg Steube. It's good to see you.